Hey there! Welcome to our project management video tutorial on project procurement management. So, what is procurement management? Let me give you an overview. Project procurement management includes processes necessary to purchase or acquire products or services needed from outside the project team. It includes the processes required to develop agreements such as the contracts, purchase orders, MOAs, or internal service level agreements. Let's understand this process by a simple example. This is Jenny, who's newly appointed as a procurement manager by a construction company. In her first assignment, she's asked to handle all the procurements, but she's facing a lot of difficulties. Let us help her to understand the procurement management process. Project procurement management includes three processes: plan procurement, conduct procurement, and control procurement. Let's start with the plan procurement. Plan procurement is the process of documenting project procurement decisions, specifying the approach, and identifying potential sellers. The inputs of plan procurement management process are project charter, business documents, project management plan, and project documents. Let's look at them one by one. The project charter contains the objectives, project description, summary milestones, and the pre-approved financial resources. The business documents includes a business case that needs to be aligned with the procurement strategy and a benefits management plan that will drive the procurement dates and contract languages. The project management plan will include the scope management plan that will describe how the scope of work. The quality management plan contains the applicable industry standards, and the resource management plan has all the information on which resources will be purchased or leased. Project documents includes the risk register, provides a list of risks and risk response planning. Stakeholder register provides details on the project participants, and the requirements traceability matrix links product requirements to their deliverables. The tools and techniques required in the planning process are expert judgment, meetings, data gatherings, and data analysis. The outputs for this planning process includes a procurement management plan that contains the activities to be undertaken during the procurement process, the procurement documentation that includes the procurement strategy, bid documents, and cost estimates, and the project documents that includes the updated risk register, stakeholder register, change requests, etc. Wow, Jenny is happy now that she has a procurement plan. Once the plan is ready, let's move on to our next phase. Conduct procurements is the process of obtaining seller responses, selecting a seller, and awarding a contract. The key benefit of this process is that it selects a qualified seller and implements the legal agreements for delivery. Let's look at the inputs for this process. The procurement management plan contains the activities to be undertaken during this process. Project documents contain the project schedule, requirements documents, risk register, and stakeholder register. Procurement documentation contains the bid documents, SOWs, and cost estimates, and seller proposals. The seller will be finalized by using some tools and techniques like expert judgment, advertising, attending bidder conferences, data analysis, and negotiations. At the end of this phase, we will get some outputs that are selected sellers, agreements between the buyer and the seller, the updated project management plan with the changes in the project plan due to the seller or the contracts, updated project documents as sellers are incorporated in the project plan that will change the risk register, stakeholder register, and requirements traceability matrix. Jenny and her team rejoice that they have selected the sellers amidst a lot of proposals. Once Jenny and her team have finalized the sellers, now is the time to monitor and control the process. Control procurements is the process of managing procurement relationships, monitoring contract performance, making changes and corrections, and closing out contracts. The key benefit of this process is that it ensures that both the sellers and buyers' performance meet the project's requirements according to the terms of the legal agreement. The inputs to this process include the procurement management plan that contains the activities to be performed during the controlled procurement process, project documents that include quality reports, requirements documents, agreements between the parties, procurement documentation that includes the statement of work, payment information, contractor work performance information, plans, etc. Work performance data that contains seller data on project status, such as technical performance and costs that have been incurred. The tools and techniques for controlled procurement include expert judgment, claims administration, inspection and audit, data analysis that includes performance reviews and emails. The outputs for this process include closed procurements. In this, the buyer provides the seller with formal written notice that the contract has been completed. The work performance information that includes information on how a seller is performing by comparing the deliverables received and the technical performance achieved. Updated project management plan with the changes in the schedule or cost. Updated project documents that include all the changes made due to any change in the suppliers, contractors, or scheduled work plan. Finally, the entire team is happy and satisfied with the procurement process. Thank you everyone for watching the video.